Hello?
You called?
Hi, Bobuti. You called me?
No, it doesn't work like that. You have to call so I can answer.
Undifonele le nto ekuseni. Kanye ndithetha nobani?
It's Sam.
Hey. Mamela apha bhuti. Sam, he died last week. Ever? Hey, guys, I don't know what this is. Maybe it's a witchcraft. But mamela apha bhuti. Ungazuphinde ufonele le number. Ever? Khasis. Molweni abantu be-YouTube. My name is Anna and welcome to my booktube. On today's episode, I'll be doing a book review on the book You Have Reached Sam. So without further ado, sit back, relax, and let's get into today's video. There's a fly in this room, and it keeps terrorizing me because I killed its friend, and it thinks I'm not gonna get it, but I'm gonna get it. And you know the crazy thing about this fly now, when I'm not recording or when I make mistakes in a video and then have to like pause it doesn't pass. It only passes on the perfect clips. I'm gonna get this fly, guys. It's ruining my videos and it's making me seem like I stay in a dirty house, and I don't. The fly is a paid actor. It's a paid actor to be my nemesis. Premise: this book follows Jules, who is a high school student who has recently lost her boyfriend due to a tragic accident. 1 week later, she decides to call him because she misses the sound of his voice. And to her surprise, he answers the phone. Plot: this book took every single opportunity it had to be a great book. It looked it straight in the eye and said, ha ha, laughed, kicked it in the shins, and ran away because it was not that serious, guys. It was just for vibes. This book is giving Central America, country unknown, because we don't know. Imagine trying to find someone that stays in Central America and you don't know the country. Don't know. Yeah, but anyways, I feel like I had very high expectations going into this book because everyone was crying on my FYP. A lot of one of my favorite content creators actually cried over this book. And like, this book was on my TBR for such a long time, guys, and I would like see the sprayed edges in bookstores, and I was just like, this must be a great book. And when I started like my Instagram account, it was trending also, so I was like, this should be a great book. My reaction to the whole book, even when Paul cried, and I don't understand why she cried. Like I watched her reaction videos, like, okay, cool, sharp, but like I don't understand why she cried. Like, I love her, but like, why did you cry, girl? Like, I also wanted to cry and I didn't cry. What did I like about the book? I liked the concept. It was a very beautiful concept. The fact that you can love someone so much that not even death can stop your love, or not even death can separate you from this person that you loved. Genuine chats. That was such a good concept. Another thing that I loved was the relationship between Jules and Oliver. I really wish it was more fleshed out. It had so much potential in my eyes. Not them to be like in a romantic relationship, but for them to have this friendship, because in the book it's mentioned that Sam wanted them to be friends, to get along, you know. So yeah, I would have liked that to be more fleshed out. What I didn't like about the book, I'm not gonna lie, this is gonna be like the most chaotic part of the book because I have so much to say, so buckle up. Okay, I had to go and get reinforcements because I have a lot to say, but I've only decided to say 2 things because I have given this book enough of my time. Okay, things that I didn't like. Number 1, what was happening with the calls? I didn't understand the calls. Number 1, I didn't understand how she got the calls. Yeah, and fine, let's say we live in a world where calls are possible from the dead. My next question is, why then does she not receive calls from living people when she's on a call with Sam? Number 2, why when she allows someone else to speak to Sam, do the calls then slowly fade away and start to end? Like, I don't understand. Okay, but the only explanation the book gives us about these calls is this mini snippet that I'm going to read for you guys, and it goes like this. Is it really you, Sam? It's me, he says, and laughs a little. I thought I'd never hear from you again. I thought you might have forgotten about me. How am I talking to you? You called me. His voice is as calm as water, and I picked up, like I always do. Sharp, ready. So it's basically you call, I pick up, but you are dead. So how are you picking up? No explanation for that. But we're gonna move on very, very swiftly. Number 2, my second problem with this book was Jules as a character. I don't know if she has a narcissistic disorder or if she has main character syndrome. But if she has main character syndrome, it's fitting because she is the main character. We shall move. I opened the same file twice. Give me 2 minutes, guys. I'm so sorry. Speed this up, Londani. Speed up. We must speed it up. So one thing about Jules, she honestly thinks she's the only person who cares about Sam's death. She, like, no one else cares. No one else mattered. Sam didn't matter to anyone else. Like, Sam mattered to her, right? So now what happens is that she gets shocked when she sees other people that they are hurt and they're affected by Sam's death. But then throughout the book, she does nothing to show that she's actually remorseful about, like, Sam's death, or like she's actually, like, physically grieving Sam's death. But that's a conversation for another day that I'm not willing to have today. What I'm going to touch on is that she honestly just feels like she's the only person who cares about Sam's death. The first one I'm going to touch on is found in chapter 4. This is Oliver talking, Sam's best friend, and this is what she says to him. Please, he says again, almost desperate this time. I don't really have anyone to talk to. I turn around slowly. The two of us standing there looking at each other as people walk right past us. Now that I'm looking at him, I can read the pain in his face. He lost Sam too. This is Sam's best friend, guys. Of course he's hurt. Of course he has pain in his eyes. And the fact that he had to beg for her to, like, fine. Now that I'm gonna read. So Jules broke a promise to Sam's cousin that she was supposed to go to a visual, and then she, like, didn't go to this visual for whatever reason. I don't remember. And then now Sam's cousin doesn't appear in school, and this is her reaction for Sam's cousin, who she broke the promise to go to visual. Keep in mind, she didn't go to his funeral, didn't go to other visuals that they had. This is her reaction. I was looking forward to art history class today because it was the only class Mika and I have together. But she didn't show up again. I hadn't seen her in a while. I finally texted her this morning, but she hadn't responded yet. I'm not sure if I should be worried. She's not sure if she should be worried that she broke a promise to Sam's cousin for not going to his visual after she didn't go to his funeral. She didn't go to anything after she hasn't attended anything of Sam's. She's not sure if she should be worried about Sam's cousin who she broke a promise to. She's not sure. I would be worried, guys. If it was my boyfriend's cousin whose promise I had been breaking, I would be worried. Okay, the last one is she. Okay, let me find it. Okay, another speed up is in order. Okay, sharp, found it. Okay, reminded of the time I made the video, my phone switched off while I was recording. Okay, but my phone did switch off. So yeah, as I was saying, the last one is I'm gonna read is just her being dense. Okay, I won't read it. I'll just put it somewhere here because, like I said, I'm tired of this book. But that's what she says after Oliver is begging her to, like, go out for ice cream and whatever. And I'm tired of this girl. Like, why does she need to be a writer to have empathy or to sympathize with someone else? Like, I don't think anyone needs to be a writer to be able to have basic human emotions like empathy. But anyways, she stops because she's a writer, and that's why she does what she does. But anyways, I gave this book 1 star. It was a waste of my time. If you loved it, if it made you happy, I'm happy for you, bro. I'm happy for you, bro. You know, we're not all the same. We're not all built the the same. There's so many books that I don't like that other people liked, and it's fine. And judge muntu. But I mean, and there's judge because why did I not DNF this book? So yeah, that's me. That's how I feel about the book. I hope you like this book review. Comment RBTL fam in the comment section, or what other books you'd like me to read if you're interested in that. And yeah, peace guys. Cue outro.
Angels up in the clouds are jealous knowing we found something so ordinary.